Ashleigh left the camera out here, so I'm gonna film a random little clip and she can use it or not. I don't even care. I'm just gonna film.
Hey, what's up, vlog friends? How are you? It's been a minute. I know. We were gone for 2 whole weeks. And life just sort of got crazy. And I just kind of we didn't have time to film, and I didn't really have the energy to edit. Maybe we'll talk a little bit later about how life got busy. It was just kind of work, and then we had some family, or I guess I could just talk about it now. We had work and some family stuff going on, and it was just kind of a stressful week. But we're good now. Coming back. Trying to look at the positives instead of focusing on the negatives like I have been doing. And I think we're going to do a little vlog for you tonight, as you are probably guessing because you're watching this. By the way, welcome to the video. If you're new here, my name's Ashleigh. I'm your friendly interweb Bookdragon. There's lots of us out there, but I just like saying that. It's fun. It feels like I have a catchphrase. Anyways, welcome back to the vlog, guys. So Josh and I cooked dinner because we've both been craving this all week. And I just gotta show you because I personally think it's the most delicious grilled cheese and tomato soup I have ever had. Nothing special about it, but it's so good. We've been craving this all week, so we decided just to make it tonight. By the way, I'm at Josh's now, which you probably guessed, unless you're new here, in which case I'll introduce Josh in a moment. Okay, so we finished dinner, and I didn't film for a bit. There were other people in the house, and I just didn't want to, like, film when it sounded like there was a phone conversation going on, so I just didn't film, so I wasn't, like, interrupting that. Say hi to the people, honey.
Hi to the people!
For those of you who are new here, this is my fiance, Josh, also known as the Filmmaker, also known as Batman.
Batman! Oh yeah, I'm Bruce Wayne.
So we've kind of, backlit. We've kind of just been hanging out tonight. For the first time, I watched an episode of The Mandalorian. It's okay. I think for me, like, I don't think it's bad. I didn't dislike it at all. But I think because I've heard so much hype about it,
Not quite where you were expecting it, but it is, like, still good.
Yeah, I think I heard too much hype about it. Which is fine. I mean, I'm sure it gets great as the season goes on. I think
it does.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna watch that because I think season 2 comes out next week.
I think so. It's like the end of this month.
That's next week.
I know.
So,
and I was wanting to rewatch season 1. So I talked her into an episode to see what she thought.
So it's not bad. I was gonna read or work on writing tonight. That didn't happen because we ate dinner and then I sat there and I was like, I'm so tired. Like, it's 8:30 right now and I'm ready to go to bed. Josh will probably stay up and read for a little bit.
Yes.
But
hey, we could fix the light problem, maybe.
Ooh. Oh, bright lights.
Do you need shades?
No, I'm good. So, that's what we're gonna do. I was gonna do a reading update, but I don't have my book out here. So I guess I'll do that in the morning. I'm sure Josh will update you on his book after I finish this clip, because the main reason I got on here is because I remembered earlier when I was talking about how life just kind of got crazy the past couple weeks. I remembered something that I've been wanting to say, but I forgot. So like over the course of getting back into vlogging, initially, as I've said in other vlogs, I wanted to do every day. That was just the vision I've always had. And I've come to the realization that I know I can do it, but I need to build to it, because right now in life, I've just got too much going on that I can't put out a good quality video every day. So what we're going to do for now is, on this channel, we are going to be posting a vlog on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then if you want, you can become a member on our Buy Me a Coffee, which I'm hoping I will have up by the time this vlog goes up. If so, I will put the link in the description, and you can become one of our members there, and we'll have a bunch of exclusive content. I think we plan on posting twice a week there, at least. So that's going. And then I want to say that I do have a couple announcements coming up, but I want to wait till we get a little closer. So maybe the next video. And that being said, I'm going to lay down because it's cold because we forgot to turn the heater on. And Josh can tell you about his book.
So, hi, I'm going to talk about me book. Me book. I can't talk, but I'm just going to roll with it.
Good English.
Good English. Great English. So, this book by Cassandra Clare, Chain of Gold, came out in March. I'll hold this up a little higher so I'm in the shot. Started reading it in May sometime because I was reading something else when it came out. And yes, I know it's October. Ashleigh's read like 40 books between now and then.
No, I only read like 50 this year.
She's read 50 this year. The number's pretty close though. But I'm still on the same one. I've read comics and watched stuff, so I've always been a slow reader. If it was just this I was doing, I'd have it read by now. But I don't. I've just barely got into part 2. Doesn't mean it's not a good book. It's a great book. I have liked all of her books. This one started off... Now, I haven't read her other books in a while. I've reread some of the like first ones, but I haven't gone back and reread the others in a while. So I can't be sure if what I'm about to say is accurate, but from what I remember of those, it's like there's kind of less characters when the first couple series kicked off, and then you're introduced to more as it goes. But with, what was the one called? The Dark Artifacts, which just ended, which spun off of the first one. You're introduced to all those characters in the last book, so it's like, oh, you already know them, they got their own series. And in this one, you're introduced to, I feel like, quite a few more than the other 2 first started with. So it took me a little bit to kind of figure out where everyone stood, basically, because I kept hearing these names, and I was like, I can't remember what they're doing, but maybe it's just because I've been reading it so slowly, too. That might be why. Again, it's pretty good, though. There was a twist with one character that I wasn't quite expecting, because she was built up one way, but then it's like, nope, I'm actually devious, and this is part of a master plan. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't read it too much. That feels like a bit of a spoiler. I'm just kind of rambling. It has been really good, though.
I want to say something.
You want to say something? Whispers.
Well, I was saying when you're done.
Oh, when you're done. Okay. I was curious. Hey, you could have said it.
Well, I wanted you to finish what you were talking about, because I was enjoying listening to you talking about books.
Ah, I got you. Love it when I talk about books. I'm not sure what else I have to say at the moment. Like, I don't really want to... Like, this book's been out a bit. But if you haven't read it and you're interested, I don't want to spoil it too much. It's... I don't know, yeah. I don't want to spoil anything else. But I've been really enjoying it. And these last few days, I've been trying to crack down on it more. Again, I've made some decent progress in the last week. So hopefully I'll have it done by... My goal is between now and mid next month. Hopefully faster. Plan to have it done before the end of the year, so I'm reading something else when 2020 ends. But yeah. That's my little up to speed read. I don't know. We're gonna end this clip while it's still good. Speak.
Why did you say it like that?
I don't know.
One thing I did want to say, I've talked about it on my Instagram, I don't know that I've talked about it here. I am normally like Mrs. Speed Reader. Like last year I read like I think 200-ish books. Or no, it was almost 200. And like at the beginning of this year I was totally like, I'm totally gonna read, like, somebody put the goal out there of 365. I knew it probably wasn't gonna happen, but also I was determined to try. But like with COVID-19 and everything, I've found my motivation for reading slipped a lot. And so this year has been kind of a year of struggling to get back to just reading because I enjoy it. And it literally took me until the other day to realize that instead of just reading because I'm trying desperately to reach a number, I just want to read books that I enjoy. So that's actually put me back in more of a reading mood, so I'm grateful for that. So I just wanted to say that.
I love it. Booyah! Okay, so this cute little bundle of joy here.
Interesting way to describe me, but I'm not opposed to it.
Interesting way, huh? Well, so, of course, I'm gonna flip this around to show me. I ordered a Christmas present to her for her a couple paydays back. She's already laughing. And
it depends. You have found out every Christmas present I've ever gotten you before Christmas.
I know, I found out everything. Either by accident, mostly by accident, really. And Amazon said that it wasn't going to show up till like November, like 12th or something. Like mid-November. So I was like, oh, well, alright. Good thing I bought it a couple paydays ago. So it shows up by Christmas, but it showed up last week when she was over here. Of course she didn't open it, but there's just this giant box sitting there for me that showed up in the mail. I was like, of course it shows up. I almost even forgot it was coming in the mail, because again, it wasn't supposed to be here. She's, of course...
It really was a big box.
It was a big box. And of course it shows up when she's here. I was like, well, of course. So she's asking about it, and finally I just showed her what it was. So she knows. And it's just gonna be here. Let's flip the camera around so I can see what I'm showing here. Full unboxing. It's hitting under my...
Why are you kicking them?
bed. Why am I kicking the books? It wasn't kicking, it was a forceful push. So, I'm gonna set the camera.
That doesn't hold up in book court.
Doesn't hold up in book court. This is the full immersive experience. You're seeing it all right here. Raw footage. Oh, the entire... What is the technical name of this?
I think it's technically called the Temperance Brennan series.
The Temperance Brennan series that inspired Bones. Written by Kathy... How do you say her last name?
Reichs.
Kathy Reichs.
I think her name is technically Dr. Kathy Reichs.
Dr. Kathy Reichs? The books just say Kathy Reichs, but I mean, possibly. All 18 of them. All 18 of them. Just in this big old box.
In my defense, I didn't think you would actually buy them.
Yeah.
I just had mentioned that I was searching for them because I've been interested in reading them for a long time. And I found out there was 18 books. Much like when he first bought me the Wizard of Oz series, I didn't know there were 15 books in that.
15 books. And they were like collections too, right? There was only like 4 or 5 books, but there was like all the books together.
It was, 5 collections of 3, so all 15 books were condensed into 5 books.
Which was kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Not the case here though. All 18. Holy moly. Let's read through it. Flash and Bones. Bones Never Lie. Bones Are Forever. Bare Bones. Fatal Voyage.
You don't have to go through all of them.
Deadly Decisions. Death du Jour. Grave Secrets.
Honey.
Deja Dead.
Oh boy.
Okay, hold on. My foot's falling asleep. Speaking in Bones. Bones of the Lost. Spider Bones. 206 Bones. Wait, 206. 206. If I could speak right. Devil Bones. Bones to Ashes.
How many bones are in the human body, right?
Makes sense. Break No Bones. Crossbones. Monday Morning. That's all the books. Oh, this thing's getting heavy. Alright.
Part of the reason I love him so much is because he buys me books.
Yep. That is correct.
I mean, I love him for a lot of other reasons. But that's another reason that I really love him. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome, my love. So we're going to get into it now. I'm not going to show every single one. But, whereas I don't have as many books on reserve as she does, here's like an entire I have this camera sideways. Tired. These boxes are full of books as well. I got Michael Crichton's and other ones hiding up in here. My next one is most likely gonna be a Crichton book. I believe. Nope, I don't have any up there. I thought I had. Oh, I do have another box. It's right here. I'm not gonna open it. Actually, you know what? I will open it. Why not? I'll show you it all. First, I'll show you what I have sitting on my table, though. One of these on the table will probably be one of my next ones after a Crichton, which includes the new Hunger Games one, that prequel one, along with God Game, which was sounding like a good one to me. I hope I turned out to like it, which she bought. Yep,
I buy him books too.
Yep, she bought me this one too, actually. But yeah, you bought God Game.
That's my love language, is book gifting.
Yep. I love it. Flash forward to about a minute later. Got everything off of my other stock of books. Please hold on to that for me. Thank you.
I thought you were going to set that on me. Yeah. Alright, tell me your thing. I keep interrupting.
No, it's all good. She got me Dune, which I have not read yet, obviously, because she got it, but it's on my reserve as well. That's some of that. I like the first two of the Renegade series. Again, haven't obviously read it either. They're on my reserve. As you can obviously tell, if I can move the camera back, the second one, what's the official name of it? The Eldest Curses, Book 2. I have, I believe, Book 1 either in this box or up in there. I believe it's in here. Haven't read either of them yet, but I love those characters and stories, so definitely gonna read it. She bought me a portable film school book, which I've read a little bit of, and I plan to get into more. Dark Tower 3. I don't own these, but it's like here and there I've bought one of the Dark Towers and eventually read it.
I gave you the first one.
You did.
Well, I was getting rid of it, and you took it out of the box.
Yeah,
so
I
I
was
didn't
like,
really give it to you.
I was like, yeah, I'll read it. I got this Batman one that I really want to read, but I just haven't come to it yet.
What is it? Oh, I forgot you had that. That's good, because I almost ordered it for you the other day.
It's a good thing you know now. Batman. What else is in this box? I feel like I have more film books. Yep, a short films one. 101, actually, to be precise. And also my first movie. I've read some of this one, too.
Yeah,
I need to go through them completely, though.
There's more film books up there.
There's some more in that box. I honestly think one of these. Oh, no, these are the Black Widow ones I have. I've had these for a bit. They've just kind of been on my reserve. Let that camera focus. Black Widow Forever Red and Red Vengeance. Had these for a bit. Bought the Time Riders series forever ago. What's funny is about this is I've read these first 4 back when they first came out forever ago, but I've never read the entire series. Hence why I bought it to finally have, and eventually I'm just going to do a reread of this whole thing. The 4 I've read, and the 5 I haven't. Ah, there's the first 10. Whoever ended up that one. The first of the Eldest Curses. Jeff Dunham. What is this considered? A memoir?
Well, I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's a memoir, autobiography.
I think more of an autobiography, possibly.
I think it's more of a memoir than an autobiography. It's something you read about your own life.
Yeah, and there is a Crichton in this box. Considering this box is
Which one is that?
one's Disclosure.
Okay.
I didn't just buy it. This has been here a bit.
Well,
It just ended up in this box.
But you gave me a list of ones you haven't read, and that looks similar to one of the ones you told me.
Oh, it looks like Micro, doesn't it?
No, it looks like Next.
Oh, it looks like Next.
I was momentarily concerned.
I haven't bought any Crichtons for a bit, actually. Heck, when we were making up that list, there's actually more Crichtons than I realized left, though. I thought I'd read and or had most of them in this collection.
So just because I'm curious, because I did my whole TBR video, you should get your books out of there and show them everything on your TBR while we're sitting here.
Well, I've already gone through this one, so you want me to go through the other list as well?
Yeah.
All right, I'm down.
I feel like you should, because I did mine and it was an hour long, and I know yours isn't.
That works.
So.
Yep. Well, I've already kind of quickly gone through this one, so I'll pause it and whip out the other boxes.
Okay.
Woo! We are out of focus. Let's focus on something pretty here. All right. Smile. Gotta get back our focus. You're still just a blur. What is going on here?
'Cause I'm the Flash.
Ah! Oh, we are finally focused. All right, hi. We are. So, she has convinced me to do my own TBR since I already basically went through half of it with that other box and the couple on the table. So, you are about to see those in that box were like the newer editions, basically like last year or so of books that I have gathered and put in reserve. What I showed from up there, which is now out here, aside from one or two here, these have been sitting here for a little bit longer, including a other collection of making short films and whatnot, which I'm actually going to keep one of these out and start reading it because it's specifically about shorts. Making it big in shorts. She's just watching me.
I'm half asleep. I can't actually see you.
Oh. I can't remember where I got this from. I feel like
What is it?
it's a Star Trek one. Specifically, it's actually to the movie that...
You got that at Half Price Books. You got it on one of our old date nights. We haven't been there in forever.
Is that where I got it from? I thought I got it from a yard sale.
You found it was mismatched and you decided just to get that one.
Oh. Well, either way I have it. It's literally just the book version of the Star Trek Generations movie. But I thought it might be cool, because I love that movie. Here's a Crichton. We're going to hit some Crichtons in here that I haven't read, including State of Fear. I realize I have a couple Lee Child Jack Reachers. I imagine these stories kind of stand on their own. I hope, since I have just two scattered ones that I'll read to see if they're any good. I liked the first Jack Reacher movie, and I'm excited to see the show they're making, which I bet you didn't know that. It's not going to be Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's a good step already.
Yeah.
I really don't like Tom Cruise, guys.
I know. And now you all know too. No, you know who Alan Richardson is?
No.
Not off the top of the head. It's all good. You would know him if you see him. He played Raphael in the two new Ninja Turtles movies. He was in that one Kevin Hart one and Josh Gad one, the wedding ringer. He was one of the hired friends.
I'm not gonna lie, I only part of that because I watched it on a plane.
Oh, that's right.
And I fell asleep halfway through.
He was also in the second Hunger Games. He's casted as Jack Reacher, which will be awesome. The Jensen Directive, which might eventually be a movie, which is why I was curious to read it. No word on the movie yet, but...
See, this is funny, because you base what you read on what is a movie you like.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see what the book was like.
Whereas I just read books, and then if they turn into a movie, I watch it, and then I go, yeah, but the book had this, and this, and this.
Speaking of which, here's two more that fit that category for me. 13 Hours and The Devil All the Time. This is a new one that I just bought, of course. Because I watched the movie and I was like, I'm kind of curious in the book.
How he picks his book, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just not how I do it.
Yeah. Here's another Crichton, which is kind of in the top choice of my next read when it comes to him. Had a brain fart for a second, mouth fart or something. I don't know. Woo! Got weird there, guys. Here's another Crichton. Let's get back on track. And another one. I'm realizing the middle of this box is just the Crichton stack. Oh, let that focus. Airplane. Or airframe. Sorry, I said that wrong. I can't talk, guys. Oh, I have another Jack Reacher in here. I didn't realize I had that. Yeah, I have 3. Honestly, I completely forgot about this one. It's been in the box. Picked this one at like half price books, I think, too.
What is it? I don't have my glasses on.
Oh.
Ah. Yeah, you did. I recognize the sticker.
An Indiana Jones one. I feel like I just kind of randomly came upon that one because I feel like I've read this one before.
I feel like when we started going to half-price books, you started becoming more of a reader.
I think so. Or just going to the bookstore in general. Here's another Star Trek one. Written by William Shatner, which kind of intrigued me. Not gonna lie, I don't know where I picked up this one either. Probably half-price books. All of these I want to read, they've just been on my reserve. Here's a... Honestly, this one just sounded good. So I got it. And this one I feel like I randomly came upon. And it sounded like a good story too, so I held on to it to read. I'll eventually read these, I swear.
I have a theory, a plan. But I'll tell you when you finish going through
Okay. Here's another Crichton. That might be the last of the Crichtons.
It's not.
Well, here anyway. Possibly. I actually... What?
Wow, you already figured that out?
What? Already figured what out? It's not the last of the Crichtons here? What do you mean? There's one in that box and that stack. I'm pretty sure it was all of them that I have here.
Okay, I thought you were saying something else.
Oh, no, what?
I'm sure our viewers have gotten it by now.
Probably. I'm too tired, though. I was about to say, I just found out the other week that there's yet another Alex Rider. So there's 2 I haven't read, including this one. So eventually I have to buy that other one and then read them both. I think. I don't know. I'm a little behind on Alex Rider. I grew up loving this book series. The Tarzan book, which she tried and didn't like, but since I'm a Tarzan fan, I want to give it a try myself. So I have it in mind. This has been on my reserve for a while now.
Still can't see. Oh. Didn't you... Isn't that one you got when we first started dating?
I think a little after.
That was 5 years ago.
I know. A few of these have been on the reserve that long, which include this one. I've only ever read the first 5th wave, and I just have the second one on reserve. Still haven't read it. If I eventually read that one and like it, I'll finally read the 3rd one, guys. And then I have a Bourne book, which I always forget about. It's not the first one. I think I randomly came into possession of this, and I've just held on to it because I haven't actually read the Bourne series, and I have no idea where this one falls in. It's definitely not like the first few, because I'm not absolutely certain, but I think the first 3 movies were named after the first 3 books, so they've got to be the first 3, I think. I could be mistaken.
I've actually researched.
Have you?
Yes.
So she knows. So do you know where the Enigma falls in?
It's actually not in the initial trilogy.
Oh, there are books that like are other characters and stuff.
You know that there's 13 books.
I knew there was at least 10. They've written a few. He's written a few.
So I think what we've learned here is we need to have a Josh's readathon.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I definitely don't have as many books as her, but I do have a plethora.
Oh, that's Chain of Gold right there. I thought you sat one over there.
Yeah. So that's all of it you've seen between that box, which is blinded by the light, and then this whole monstrosity of books. That is what I have not read. Was it more or less than you were expecting?
Honestly, I'm not that surprised. Because, here's the thing, there was a point where it was 13, and I know you've bought a lot of books since then, and you have a tendency not to grab the books out of that cupboard.
Yeah.
So.
Well, here and there when I like come back to a Crichton, I get in there because that's where I keep most of them, aside from that one.
Well, right. Well, plus, you like to read comic books a lot, and you tend to like get into modes where you favor that, which isn't a bad thing. I know how much you love them, and if I liked comics, I would be like, hell yeah, give them to me. But Yeah.
Yeah.
My theory. You want to hear my theory?
You theory?
Well, you know how I'm on a book buying freeze?
Yeah.
Starting now? I didn't tell the viewers that, but now they know.
Dun,
I
dun,
think
dun.
what we should do is we should, let's see, it's end of October now. So what we'll do is we'll go pick up your stuff that you want to read from the comic store, but we'll set it aside until you get some book reading done.
I'm not against that.
'Cause, like...
Get a few off my pile.
Yeah. But, like, I know that you have specific comic series that you're following, and I know that your file is overflowing the store.
It's not so much overflowing, but each time I go up, it's roughly about that thick.
Right, so what we should do is get the ones that you absolutely want to follow, and I can grab them and hold on to them. I can't English either.
We're cute.
Yeah. And then that way, because I think if you know you have a comic waiting for you, it's going to motivate you to read more, which...
Yeah, possibly. I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, big yawn. And are we signing off? Is this it?
I think so. I think we probably made them watch enough of our nerdiness for one video.
Oh, yeah, probably.
We don't have a ton going on. Well, that's not true. I have a very special family dinner we're going to tomorrow. I don't think we'll film it. I'll explain why in another video. But we do that. We have that, and then we both have work, so it's not really anything to vlog.
Yeah.
So I think we're just gonna end it here. So all that being said, if you made it this far, thank you. We're really grateful you're here. If you enjoyed this video, let us know by hitting the thumbs up button, and let us know what you think in the comments. Also, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you can join us for future adventures. Like I said, we're gonna post Monday, Wednesday, Friday now, and then also, hopefully, Buy Me a Coffee is actually going to be in our description, where I also have our social medias. So all that being said, I hope you guys are good. I'm glad to be back.
Me too.
Alright. Good night, guys.
Good night. And sleep well. No.
No. You can't do that. That's someone else's.
That is. Sorry. I'm having fun.
Alright. Bye, guys.